Hello, my name is Harry Meade, and I am running on a slate with Rachel Miller and Nick Kalanock to fill the 3 open seats on the City Council of Taneytown. I am 50 years old and have lived in Carroll County for nearly 4 decades. The majority of that time was spent in Eldersburg, with a few years stint in Westminster before moving to Taneytown in 2020. I've watched the southern end of the county deal with unrestricted growth and how it led to the end of the small town feel of Eldersburg, and would like to help prevent that from happening to Taneytown. My main focus in running is to help achieve an effective city government that can make rules that benefit the majority of residents while staying out of the day-to-day business of those residents. I plan to achieve this through clarifying the city charter and making sure that the city code is in line with that charter. While this will be a long process that will require involvement from the community, there are things that can be done immediately to help the citizens of Taneytown. One of the first things that can be done is to look at reducing water bills for Taneytown by shuffling the budget to save slightly less as a community while giving some relief to the citizens on their water bills. A major issue that will be arriving before Council will be the new developments planned for west of Route 194. Proper care needs to be given to the decisions of what growth to grant, balancing an increased tax base with the quality of life of the current citizens of Taneytown. Many are asking, how will these new developments be accessed? Where can we expect the new residents to be commuting, and how will that affect the already heavy traffic that passes through the square each day? Can we add that many people to the water system, and what kind of impact fees should we be charging to make sure the new developments aren't a burden to the existing residents paid through higher water bills? All these questions and more need to be answered before final approval is given to any new development. I don't plan to be a rubber stamp for these developments, and their backers will have to show me how they will be a benefit to Taneytown before I will agree to allow them to move forward. We need to help our police force become more suitable for Taneytown through providing competitive salary and benefits and increasing the level of staffing to better handle any criminal complaints while still patrolling the streets to handle speeders and stop sign runners in our community. This may require additional hiring, but needs to be done to help keep our town safe. To further help the officers respond to the citizens' needs, I will propose a transition of dispatch services from the state police to Carroll County, leading to faster response times. We also need to be looking at the fire department to determine the need for paid firefighters to supplement the existing volunteers to ensure that they are able to adequately respond to all calls. With my fellow candidates on the slate, I will propose a shuffling of the seats of the council, eliminating the mayor from council while adding a 6th council seat to take his place. The council would then elect a city council president who will preside over meetings. This will have the effect of splitting the legislative and executive branches of city government, which will allow each to stay within their specific powers and flourish. The mayor would still attend city council meetings, but would be giving reports to the council instead of presiding over the meetings. At the same time, term limits will be proposed for all elected offices of Taneytown, limiting a mayor to 2 terms and council members to 3 terms. This will help ensure fresh perspectives in city government for years to come. If elected, I am looking to be a true people's representative on the city council with an open door for any citizens' concerns. For too long, the city government has been closed off and not representing the whole of the citizenry. I'd like to encourage as much participation from residents as possible, since that is how we all benefit and responsibly grow Taneytown together. I started my participation in city government at city council meetings as well as planning commission hearings, and have encouraged people often on Facebook to participate in the same way. Only by working together can we get a town that we can all be proud of. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video today, and I'd ask that you vote for me, Harry Meade, this May 5th in the city elections of Taneytown. Voting will be held at the police station, and all residents who are registered voters may vote. Thank you again.